What about them apples? What about them apples? What about them apples? Huh? We're gonna be talking all about apples today, if you didn't guess. Today, we have got the best apple data pack ever. This will add 5 new apples into the game that make your Minecraft life so good. So good. I want to break down this tree and get some apples, but I'm in creative mode. Maybe I should not. Maybe I should not. Look at that. Survival mode now. Okay, let's get some actual apples up in here. Now, I will admit that for a game that sometimes ignores lots of things about the normal world, Minecraft has done a really good job with apples already. We got 3 different types of apples. We have normal red apples, which I'm trying to get right now. We have golden apples, which you can craft yourself by just putting gold around an apple in a crafting table, and that will give you some health back, give you some absorption hearts. It's a great way to heal yourself up. And if that weren't enough apples, Minecraft also gives you by default enchanted golden apples, which you cannot craft yourself. You have to go out into the world and find. For a game that like allows multiple types of pigs or allows llamas to drop food, you know, some things get ignored, but apples, they actually have quite a lot of love already in Minecraft. So this data pack actually just sort of adds onto that. I haven't gotten a single apple. Yo, I need some apples up in here. I am not gonna be chopping down this tree. You are too big. I don't have time for you. This little tree right here though is like, no, not me. I'm just a small tree. Well, that's why you're gonna die. And things got morbid really fast. Like really fast. Well, I give up on these apples. Good thing that I thought ahead and spawned in all of the items that we'll need from creative mode. So we're on this rather cool island situation. I actually really like this starting spot because it reminds me an awful... You're just doing that just to spite me. Just to literally just rub it in my face. I'm not gonna give you an apple until you now my stack is off. What do I do? Okay, whatever. Anyway, moving on. I like this little spawn location. It reminds me a little bit of Skyblock because there's only just like this certain amount of trees, a single sheep, and that is it. There, you don't really see anything other than the icebergs all around you. Really cool stuff. So to get started, what you need to start off with is a way to actually craft these apples. Using a normal crafting table will not work, so you need to make your own crafter. First, you take a dropper, which is fairly easy to make. Place that on the ground with this little hole facing upwards. Then you take a normal crafting table and throw it on the top of that, and you get a custom crafter. When you click into what used to be the dropper, you can see you have a custom crafter, and this will allow you to make up the apples. So, starting off, let's make that apple that we were talking about where we want to sort of... And what you'll need for this is some kind of game items. I will admit that is that you need to be able to get an apple, and then you need, which is easy, that's like early game, but then you need to be able to get enough gold to surround it to make it a golden apple. Then after that, you need to get enough bottles of enchanting to surround that, and guess what? I'm doing this in a normal crafting table, and I need to do that in a custom crafter. So bottles of enchanting, the easiest place to get those would be from villagers. Is a few villagers, let me look so that I'm not just telling you this. A master cleric. So the cleric is the guys who have the fancy purple robes. They will trade you bottles of enchanting when they are at their top level. So you need to do that. Then you can get a spectator apple. Whoa! I gave myself a few because we're gonna need to use this in another recipe. So when you go ahead and eat this up, woo! You become a spectator. You can see the crazy particles from where you started, and you're able to look around as a spectator. Now, you only get to do this for 10 seconds, and then you are teleported back to where you started. So you don't actually get to like move in any direction, but you can easily take a look at what is underneath you. So we got a whole bunch of caves. Anything special? It doesn't look like it. And remember, you do have full spectator, so you can use your scroll wheel to go a lot faster. Eat one more. Obviously, you probably wouldn't have this much bottles. Oh, enchanting, most likely. Oh, look, here's an abandoned mine shaft. So now I know that that is, I think it was in that direction. So the Spectator apple will give you a ton of information about your surrounding areas, even if I just wanted to like go up and be like, okay, so what is actually around? Oh, it looks like there's a savanna over here. Oh, hooray! Oh, good, great. There's a savanna in a direction. I'm bad at remembering which way I was going. Good thing I have a lot of these apples and I was in creative mode when I made them. Where is that savanna? Jeez. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, the island is pointing towards the savanna, which was this way. Savannah's that way. Oh, I can barely see it. Oh, Salvation Land ho! But obviously, you probably wouldn't be using these Spectator apples as quickly as I am. But being able to quickly check underneath you, okay, yeah, we definitely have a ton of caves. Maybe I'd already be in a cave, and I'm thinking, where's my next place that I gotta go? And you can use the Spectator apple in order to look, you know, and by the way, I really wanted to call it a Spectre apple because you'd be like a specter, like you'd see stuff, but it's definitely called a Spectator apple. Now you can take this Spectator apple and make it even better. So we already have our bottles of enchanting. Take a Spectator apple, throw it in there, take your bottles of enchanting and put them in the corners, and then you'll take diamond and put that in all of the edges. And once I do this, is going to make it really, really fast. So this takes quite a lot because you need all of the bottles of enchanting to make the Spectator apple. Now you need the diamonds and more bottles of enchanting to make the Enchanted Spectator apple. This is very similar to the Spectator apple, except that when you go through your spectate, it will teleport you to wherever you end. So before, it would teleport you back to where you ate the Spectator apple. And I'll show you that one more time. So you eat it. And then I go on a fun adventure far, far away. Oh, look, there's another island. And then here I am back at the original starting spot. Now, if I do that with the Enchanted Spectator apple, I'm just going to go in creative mode really fast and give myself a few. And also maybe give myself a few torches. And also maybe a few bits of armor so that I can like fight anything that I need to. Put myself back into survival, pick that all up and throw that armor on. A wooden axe is fine. A wooden axe is just fine. Okay, here we go. We're gonna eat this thing. We only have 10 seconds, but I could go and then I could find myself inside of this cave. And then once the 10 seconds is up, there we go. I have been dropped off and holy moly, there is quite a lot. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Okay, 1 second, gotta run. I don't have any, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna eat another Spectator apple. Wait a second, that was not what I wanted. I didn't want a Spectator apple. I wanted an enhanced Spectator apple. I can't move it. Here we go. Ouch! Ow, 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 stop, no! Okay, woo! Okay, well, let's get out of there. Actually, let's go way up into the air. Let's see how far we can fall before... Enhanced Spectator apple is so fun. Okay, so that you get the difference. That Spectator apple, that allows you to look, but then teleport back to where you started. Enhanced will allow you to look, and then you get teleported to wherever you end off. One thing to note, and it mentions it in the lore, you will suffocate if you are inside of blocks and you come back out. There we go. Okay, good. We're fine here. I'm in a small little area and I can get at it here, just like this. There we go. Wonderful. So you do got to be careful about your enhanced Spectator apple actually allowing you to land wherever you want. And we can also use this. I'm going to just go way over here. Oh, wow. There's a thingy. There we go. Woo! Ha! I'm so far away. It's like cheating. I'm basically cheating at this point, but look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my Lanta. Okay, let's get back. This was fun and all, but home sweet home is a calling. And also, I have more apples to show you. Here's my house. Okay, so the next apple that I am going to show you requires a bit more. It's just a different amount of stuff. You have to use a golden apple in all of these. Did I really get rid of all my golden apples? Okay, here's some. You have to use a golden apple in every single one of these recipes. And what we're going to do is we're going to make just a single. There we go. I was like, why wasn't that working? A single apple, and this is a rotten apple. As you can see, drop this on a horse and it turns it into a zombie horse. Not great for eating. Not great for eating. You know what? We are gonna just take that term and you know, I'm just gonna give myself, can I do this where I just go up to 6? No, I can't. There we go. We got 2 of them. I'm gonna eat one just to kind of show you what happens. You eat a rotten apple. Well, it's rotten. It gives you poison, gives you nausea, gives you hunger. 3. Holy moly. And it's not a fun time. Whoa. So I've just summoned in this horse here with commands because who's got time to go actually find a horse? Not me. And we're gonna feed this guy a ton of wheat to make sure that he's our friend really, really fast. You want some of this wheat too? Here, you can go get it over there. And this guy is gonna be our friend really fast. Nice. And now we have a saddle on him. Woohoo! Now we're gonna take this rotten apple and we're just gonna throw it at his feet and he's just gonna eat it. Ooh, yeah, yum. And now, look at him. He is like the rarest horse in the game, the zombie horse, because zombie horses are not able to be got in any other way. So rotten apples are not for eating, but they are for changing horses into zombie horses. Another really, really cool thing about this data pack is that every single stat that this horse had before, his health, his speed, his jump ability, all of that has transferred from one horse to another because, as you probably know, I'm sorry, I did not mean to cause that. I did not mean to cause you pain, horse. But as you know, what's probably happening is it's deleting the old horse and adding a new horse. And so all of those stats are still there, and if you found a really good horse that moves very, very fast, you don't have to be worried that that horse's stats that are really nice are going to be deleted. Next, moving on, this is probably one of the worst apples. It's not fun. It's not a nice apple. I'll just say that right now. So you take a golden apple, you put in a whole bunch of things that are poisonous. So you got pufferfish. Those are not fun. Golden spider eyes, not good. Poisonous potatoes, really not good. And a potion of poison, I think. I obviously got that wrong. So maybe it's poison with no, maybe it's poison 2. No. Oh, I'm a dummy. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dummy. This isn't a golden apple. It's a regular apple, not a golden apple. Put in poison. Ah ha ha. Poisonous apple. Eating curses you with slow poison. So this is really interesting. It will give you slowness and poison, but you have the ability to transfer that to another entity. So as you can see, so I'm gonna switch back into survival. So as you can see, it says attacking transfers curse to a target. It can only be transferred once, which means that you could transfer this to another player and it will slowly poison them. Well, that didn't work out that. I'm not poisoned. What's going on here? Ouch! Oh, it's sinister. It's mean. It happens every 10 seconds and you don't even realize that you got it. Look at that. Oh, that is frustrating. So all I have to do is attack another thing. Do you got it now? Do you have it? I don't have it. Do you have it? Are you gonna take some? Oh, poor little guy. I've given you the poison. You have the plague. You have coronavirus. I'm so sorry, but I'm also really not, because this lasts until the thing that you gave it to, until it dies. So if you were to give this to a player, they can't transfer it a second time. They can only transfer it once. Quite the trolly, evil little thing here. I don't know if every time he eats, if he gains some hearts or if he's just gonna... Our poor little sheep here, I don't think he has a chance. And if you were to give this to a player, then they would just have it until they had to kill themselves to get rid of this horrible, horrible poison. Oh no! Oh, sheepy, you're the first sheepy on this island. Oh god. Oh, my wheat went away. Oh my gosh. Here lies sheepy. What a good sheep. Oh, I put some planks in there. I didn't mean to do that. The rest of sheepy is right here. I'm so sorry that you took my curse. Goodbye, my sheep woolly flavored friend. You will be missed. Moving on. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMGcraft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMGcraft. Big thank you to the WASD build team for creating this data pack. Of course, there is a link in the description to find it and install it for yourself.